Well, I guess I am because I see that little blue light. Okay. So, my name is Rose. Um, and, well, I guess we're going to get very well acquainted. My second video, actually, this is my second video. My first one was just before the Renaissance. Oh, if I squint your eyes because I can barely see, but I get tired of wearing glasses too. Nonetheless, I am representing, rather, I am Beyond Pathology. We're the new soap on the corner. Rather, instead of New Kids on the Block, we're the new soap on the block. But nonetheless, um, so I guess we'll be taking trips here and there. Also show what I do and do not do and safety measures. Safety is very important because you don't want to get hurt. And if you have little ones in your home, you don't want them getting hurt. Nonetheless, if you're a parent with little ones at home, I do suggest the best time to do any of this is when they're sleeping, unless you want to teach them and have them help you. Like me, I distill my own essential oils. Anything I need from the plants, anything I need for oils to make my soaps and candles smell good, guess what? I make it myself. I do not buy them in the stores anymore unless it's a major rush. And in that rush, there's not really a rush because I don't do heat and pour. I think, me, in my own opinion, heat and pour, you get cheated out a lot because you can't put your own, you can't doctor it up as much as if you was doing cold press, hot press. Also, if you was doing rebatches, I love rebatches also, just because, like, I'll have some soap I like so messed up, but I never throw my soaps out. I save them. I later on chop them up, grate them, and I recook it. Um, what are some of the things that happen to them? Let's see. Either they're too soft because I didn't put enough lye, too hard because I put too much, or too much coconut oil. Things like this does happen. I know I've been doing this for a little less than a year. Um, so besides the whole boring story, let me go ahead and show you some of the stuff that I do have prepped and ready to go. So you won't be seeing my face a lot, like a lot of YouTubers. Me, I'm camera shy. Somebody told me, Rose, do YouTube. Best way. That's how you get followers and stuff like that. Well, look, all right, you know, I'll go ahead with that. Um, because I intended to only sell online. Um, just a little background about me. This is not my first business. It is my first manufacturing slash retail business. My first one was housekeeping, which was named after my daughter. Well, actually, my daughter named it, my youngest daughter, Angie. And the reason for that was because that's what I was doing. I was always going to somebody's house. That's how I made a living once upon a time until COVID came. Guess what? That went out the window. Best part about them was that I was a one-man woman, and I did appreciate the fact that I can have a couple of clients in my pockets. And that was good. I didn't have to overwork myself. I didn't have to hire any new people because I didn't want it to be that profound where what's going on now is happening. Nonetheless, um, so me and my wife, Shirley, we turned around one day, a little bit before we got married, and we were with my mother, who, rest in peace, passed away recently. Um, so we wanted to find something we can do together. And what ended up happening was, while on Amazon, she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna try making some soaps," because she was interested. But nonetheless, and candles, and that's what happened. And we brought it, and my wife, I love her. She's, oh my gosh, I love her, but she does not have the mind for that, to do things like this. So I liked it. I started continuing to do it, but now I started, like almost all things, anybody that know me, I I get nosy. I start investigating the bottom line of everything and anything. But nonetheless, what ended up happening was they have all these groups, Soap Makers 101, and on Facebook especially. Oh my God, I just read so much of it. And, many people would say I am still wet behind the ears. No, not compared to the ones that I've been reading. Trust that fact. But I've been training with some of the biggest celebrities. Um, I'm a little way out there, but it's cool. I don't just make your regular bars or soap like they're in a big square. What makes me unique is that I go above and I go out of the circle, out of the box, excuse me, as the expression goes. But nonetheless, um, I did my first show. I decided, you know what, let me go outside. My wife and I, we went set up. It was for the Renaissance last week and the week before. Lord knows I'm still cleaning up all that dust and dirt from all the stuff. A lot for me. I wrap up my soaps just because. Okay, fine, dandy. They look prettier without the wrapping, but I put them in clear wrapping. Me, I'm inattentive. Um, I think of it in terms of sanitary. Letting your soaps just sit out there, you gain so much debris and stuff like that. So I started wrapping them up. But nonetheless, I'm going ahead of the schedule. But nonetheless, so that's how we started. Then I called my mom and I told her, and I made some stuff from scratch. I first started with my first bottle of lye, and I just started making things. I remember telling my mother about it, and she goes, "Oh, nothing is better than Dove." I'm like, "Yeah, if you want all those chemicals, Dove, Tone, Caress. Oh my God, those were my favorite soaps until I started making soap myself and where it came from and how it starts. I just want one person to inbox me and ask me, or rather tell me, when did home excuse me, when was the first time somebody started making soap at home? Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. A lot of these places where these people start, they don't do the homework like I do. And that's why my wife said, "You're good. Just, I go outside the circle." Again, outside the box, excuse me. But taking it back some more. So, you know, I think before any person starts making soap, they need to learn the basis, where it started. How can you make lye? I was getting so involved. I mean, this is a passion of mine. It's like, I love this. Do I mess up? Oh, yes, I certainly mess up. Do I just do a lot of different things comparing to these celebrities. That's on YouTube and all these other places. Um, America still got nails. Oh, what it makes it even better also is that, like, if I need a box, like one of these boxes for myself, this is a cutter because I am so lousy at making straight cuts. So guess what? I brought that. It's okay. It's cool. So your average soap that they sell, other people sell for about $8 to $10 to about, I've seen soap for as much as $30. I'm like, one bar of 4 ounce soap, your average 4 ounce soap, almost at 30 $40. Wow. Um, what does it have inside? And I come to learn, when you break it down, they're using no more than a regular bottle of essential oil that they did not make, but was store bought, and just about the same products that I use that's in my cupboards. Well, not anymore because now I shop a little bigger. But I mean, how can you? I didn't understand. Now I am going to take you somewhere along with this. So please excuse me. I will be taking you along to show you what I do. I step further. Let me just get this off of here. I'm having a hard time. Technical difficulties. Ouch. You still there? Yes, we are. So, this is my little mini factory in the kitchen. Let me see if I can turn. And there we go. So, this is my mini kitchen. And this is what I was saying earlier. I make my own essential oils. You see? That in there has lemon. It has chocolate mint and mint. Leaves, grown. You see? I put this here because guess what happens? When it's boiling, when this is boiling here, it tends to leak. The vacuum, the I don't know. I forgot right now what it is, but oh, the steam. It makes it leak between that hole there. So I'm still learning. Mind you, I never learned how to do this before. And here goes all this other stuff. You see? See, this is to cool it off. All the steam and vapors goes in there. And then afterwards, where's my little... So at the end of this, my essential oils go in here. Whatever came out from there, all the oils come in here. But I'm about to try something else new, which is called Hydrosol. Hydrosol is better, actually better than distilled, because you get the actual... It's something else I'll go into. Then I was experimenting yesterday making lemon drop soap, but guess what? They didn't come out the color I wanted. So I'm gonna redo this because I do have Gay Pride, Oceanside Gay Pride is coming up, and that's why I'm prepping all this stuff. Okay, so this is my little kitchen. And here goes all my body wash, body scrubs that I'm getting ready to make. So yeah, I'm hard at work right now. And there goes the rest of my kitchen. So I'm going to go ahead and take you now to the back where I have all my leaves. So we're in the other part of my living room. All this mess still is from the Renaissance. I had 2 weeks of Renaissance, and oh my God, this batch here, I'm still cleaning all that dirt from. You see? And remember when I was saying that I like to wrap them? Well, this is the reason why I like to wrap them, because my hands are all dusty. So I'm still cleaning. And see my candles. Yes, I'm good at 2 things, candles and soap. So these are the cleanups. These are the clean ones. We're getting ready to put them in order so that I can inventory them. Yes, I do my own bookkeeping also. Okay. And there goes Uncle Bob. Hi, Uncle Bob. That's my baby. And there goes Shadow. And here goes the other part of my stand. So I'm doing pretty, I'm looking for new things to put on my table. These are my decors. And there's these specialized soaps that I was saying earlier, I please the customer. So these are unscented, because I got my first lesson on what people really like out there. Oops. You see, that's the backing, but I came up with a better wrapper. I'm still trying out which design is better. And with so many pretty designs, oh my God, it's so hard to determine. But nonetheless, you see, I'm ready. I'm still making more and more soap. But nonetheless, that's what I got going. Now back outside. Okay. Now this is the other part of my workshop. Bigger than the ocean. So here are some more stands that I'm making because I want to be unique. See, that's another table stand. Another table stand. And then I'm going to have the almighty stand in a little bit. But nonetheless, this is my garden out here. And of course, this is Mom. I call her Mom because I took my mom when she passed away. Nobody cared about her gardening. So Me and my wife went out there and picked up most of her gardening, and she is growing so beautifully. But nonetheless, these are roses. Roses. I get the natural oil straight off from them. What I do is that I cut them up. Oh my God, she's going to give me some more fresh roses in a little bit. All right. Ouch. Dang. Okay. Ow. Ah, that one hurt. Oh, and I gotta, ooh, hold on. Sorry, had to take a thorn out of my finger. Nonetheless, so that's a lemon tree. It's a dwarf lemon tree. So she's about to produce me some lemons. She actually belongs to my wife. I bought it for her because she's crazy over lemons until I started learning how to do my own. But nonetheless, this is my tomatoes. This is my sage. You see, I grow fresh sage. And rosemary is so freaking good inside soaps. Oh my God, just have to show you. And I got lavender, peppermint over there, strawberry. Well, the strawberries are mine. And more stuff. See? Oh, I'm bleeding. Okay. So, and more stuff that's growing in. So I do this because the whole thing is that these darn mosquitoes and bugs like to get in my garden. But now these tomatoes are growing so freaking high now. And I told my mother that she was wrong. I did not have tomato vines. I have branches and all that stuff. But she didn't listen. And here goes some more chocolate mint. Oh my God, you really have to smell the chocolate mint on these soaps. It smells so good. And that's my lettuce that are growing. This is grapes. And that's my wife's cucumber on the corner. And those are going to be my fresh flowers. So pretty much this is the other part of my soap candle making is out here because whenever I need a new container, I just come out here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break and see if I can upload this and see if it works. I will return to you guys later. Again, it's my channel is Beyond Pathology, or just look me up on the website www.beyondpathology.net. Bye bye.